Hi guys, welcome down to Carter's Golf, and what a view to start part 3. Much better than looking at my ugly mush. Straight through there is the passageway to the next hole, the par 5. Huge par 5 looking straight up the hill. Threading it between those bunkers. Second shot, then you can just see the top of the green just underneath those huge houses. Super golf hole, very birdieable, which is not actually a word if I can get a good drive away. 572 yards uphill, so it's a beast of a par 5 as well. Alright, so I'm going to keep this down the, I don't care, just down the fairway, any side will do. Wind's slightly down and off the left, so I'm going to start it down the left side. I just need to crunch this. I need a 300 yarder plus. One of my best ones this I need. Control that face, control the swing. Like that. Stay on that line. Oh, rough again. Right, I'm not going for this in 2 then. Every time it always just drifts into the rough. I never hit fairways. Frustrating outcome on my tee shot. Very good lie in the rough, but I can't get much at it. Now, I need to figure out what to do with the rest of the hole now. So I need to reevaluate my yardages and what I'm going to be doing. So I could actually get a 2-iron at that, knock it down the right side of the fairway, leave myself less than 100 yards in. But my third shot then, my approach is going to be up such a huge incline with the flag being between bunkers that I'm going to have very little control. So I've actually got a 7-iron out. It's 320 yards to the flag. Okay, so 7-iron is out. It wasn't a great drive in terms of my distance. Didn't carry far enough, and obviously then once it's caught the rough, I've lost a lot of roll. I'm going to hit this around about 170, and then that is going to leave me, well, it should end up leaving me inside 150. Probably go about 180, I'd say, coming from the rough with a bit of roll. So it should leave me at I'm aiming for 130 to 140, which will give me a nice wedge. Maybe if it catches a flyer, it might leave me a gap wedge, but still it's going to be a full shot, which is going to give me maximum control of the ball going into the third shot. Yeah, it's good. Little flyer, probably carried a bit further. Probably could have hit it harder if I'm being perfectly honest, but it's fine. There's no need to. Right, so let's see what we've got into this flag. 107, huh? Really was a good 7-iron. Only thing I could think of is I probably zapped the house at 324 rather than the flag. But anyway, it doesn't matter. 107 into the flag, uphill, downwind. Now, knowing this green how I think I know it, it's going to be a little bit of a downslope behind that bunker. So it's going to be a forward bounce. Well, I've got a 54 which goes about 110. And it's downwind, so I'm not struggling for distance on this. I would think a 52, or sorry, a 50 just to take some spin off it, but with the way this green moves away from me, I don't need to worry about that. I don't think anyway. Right, come on, let's get up and down and start part 3 with a big positive. It's on the flag. Be the ball. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Not a bad shot. Okay, so as you could see there, flag was cut behind the bunker on a downslope, so I knew that I wasn't going to be worrying about spin. If anything, I wanted as much as possible, really, didn't I? Pitch mark, can we see it? No, not sure where it is. Anyway, birdie chance. Let's go. Come on. Don't get many opportunities on this golf course for birdie, so this is pretty important. especially with the next two holes that are coming up. Big dogleg par 4, long, and just a huge par 4 to finish the 9th, to get to the 9th hole. So this putt is key, very, very important. If I can get to the next two holes level par, we're going well. Okay, so I'm not seeing that much in it, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. Left edge, up the hill, into the grain. So I'm on the right side of the hole. It's a slowish putt, if there's any such thing as slow around here. Right, I've got that lined perfect. Come on. I'm not starting this outside the hole. I'm going to be firm onto the edge. Complete misread. A complete misread, that. What happened there? Very important putt, that, to get wrong. Did it really move that much? Did I pull it? Yeah, it's that way. Stupid. Right, so this 8th hole is a mammoth par 4. So 1 over par through 7 still. Looking for that birdie to get myself back to level par. But these next two holes are not those two holes, I don't think. Unless I get if I get a good driveway on this, there is a good birdie chance, obviously, based on my approach. Goes without saying. But just need to avoid all those bunkers. .461 into wind. Please move. Oh, that. Oh, I don't know. It's so close to the lip of that bunker. I just can't tell. Honestly, without even exaggerating, if that ball moves 30 centimeters in the air, it misses the lip. Ah, there it is. Yes. Yes, we're in play. Here we go. However, the lie is obviously a bit of an uphill lie. So this generally encourages the ball to go higher, to travel higher. Now, with where the wind is as well, it's kind of into and off the right hand side. So I've got 180 yards to the flag. So yeah, that's how long this hole is. About 280, 290 yard drive. Again, slightly into the draft, so a good drive. Still left with 180, so it's a long old golf course, this. Certainly right now it's a long second shot. So I've got a 6-iron in my hand. Wind's going to be off the right. Little launch pad's going to pop the ball up nice and high for me. I'll land this close, make birdie. Let's go. Positive. Such a good strike. Just keep drawing. Keep drawing. I can't see it. It's so sunny. Sorry. Sorry everyone in the winter. Winter here too, guys, you know. I'm not sure. We're going to have to just check when we get up there. It's so bright. Okay, so I was playing with it to draw a little because I knew the line was okay. Distance was good anyway. So just needed to draw a touch more to get me into more of the middle of the green. Right now it's difficult. I've got this big slope here, so I'm going to be coming across the slope. Then it's going to work downhill all the way. Ideal space is to leave myself down there, which I suppose in hindsight the wind's not really affecting my ball. Now 6-iron I normally hit from about 190, probably 195, so I did slightly over club, but I kind of thought 180 into wind with a 7 wasn't going to make it. So tricky yardage really for club selection. With a chance of an outside chance of birdie. Such a difficult fine line between pace and line. So we're going to be going about 3 to 4 foot right of the flag. It's going to work downhill on the second half of the putt, and the first half should shape the ball. Tricky one, this. Slow down and brake, slow down and brake. Oh. Oh. Just wanted to slow down a little bit sooner and it would have taken that break. Easy par though, we're through one of the danger holes. And one more to go to finish this front nine. Currently still 1 over par though. Whew. Hard this. Shattered. Just in case nobody believed me, this hole is an absolute beast. 9th hole, 499 yards. Thankfully it's straight. Okay, so hitting the fairway here is an absolute must. It's not the most, I'm not worried about my second shot. For me, if I get the tee shot away, if I get the ball into the fairway, it's fine. It can be, I don't mind it being 500 yards. I know that I'll probably have to hit a 6-iron in, which is again not a problem. Well, not that it's easy, but you know what I mean. So I just want to make sure I hit this fairway or get it in the first cut, worst case scenario. Just like the last hole, it just makes the game so much easier. Just got to hit that fairway. It looks narrower from back here. It's long, it's uphill. Perfect. Best drive of the day. Go. Pretty long as well, actually. That's not far off where I hit it normally from the other tees. That was a big hit. Right guys, I'll be honest with you, this was a cracker of a drive. I normally drive it just past that bunker, and if I catch that downslope then it's great. There's a little downslope here. If I catch that, great, but I'm pretty happy with this. This is pretty much where all the boys were during the DP World, so I know I've hit a good tee shot here. Let's see the yardage. .180. Wow, that was a good drive. 320-yard drive. .180 yards. I've gone with a little bit one less club than last time, so it's the same yardage as the last hole, but actually because of the angle difference on this hole compared to the last, the wind's actually helping me a little bit. So I don't need that 6-iron, I just need a good strong, good solid 7-iron. Just right at the flag, little draw, make birdie, finish this front nine strong. It's all over it. Go, go! It's all over it and getting closer. It's just caught the bank off the bunker. Once again, guys, fingers crossed. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, thank you very, very much for watching part 3, and hopefully if you've seen parts 1 and 2, you've also enjoyed them. For today, I'm struggling to get my round finished. I'm on the 9th hole, so I have coaching in about 30 minutes. So I'm going to go back to the academy, prep myself again, refresh, have a wash, very warm, and yeah, get ready for coaching. I'm going to come out tomorrow. After a little warm up, I'm going to get straight onto the 10th tee and we're going to go again. If I can roll this putt in, we're going to start tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be actually tomorrow afternoon. We're going to be starting level par. If I don't roll this putt in, we're going to be starting 1 over par. Now, 2 holes that I said are really tricky. They are tricky, but the difficulty is they're super long. And if I don't get my tee shot away, thankfully I have done on 8 and 9, because if I miss that fairway, the chances are I'm making bogey. Because they're so long, the second shot is very difficult if you're not in the middle of if you're not in the fairway. So I've been very fortunate to hit 2 very good tee shots. Last 2 holes. Hopefully I'll come back tomorrow and I'll continue that and carry on from that. But for now, we've got a right to left putt, slightly up the hill, slightly into the grain as well. There's a chance. Big putt this. feel like I've played really, really well this part actually. I feel like it should be level par. Level par would be a nice way to end. 3 putt on the first, which wasn't great. Come on. I'm aiming about 2 feet right of the hole. Not hit it. Ah! It's died on me. If I hit that a foot past the hole in distance, it holds its line. Ah! Frustration, frustration. Right guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please do join me for part 4 and see how we continue this back tee challenge. But hopefully you'll agree, golf course looks absolutely superb. So well done to the team, and it's just a great, great golf course. Best in Dubai for me.